Today, it's a pop-up meetup.
I instigated this little gathering of like-minded enthusiasts to celebrate everyone's favorite automotive fad. In this video, I'll give you brief tours of all the cool cars that popped up today. I'll also bring you up to speed on how pop-up headlights started, why they left us, and why there might be hope for their glorious return. Plus, we'll see if we can get all these pop-ups in sync.
Yeah! Welcome to the channel for anyone who wants to enjoy cars without breaking the bank. So what is up with all this?
This is day 110 of coronavirus quarantine, and yeah, I wanted to put something small together so we could get out of the house with our cars, drive some great roads, and still be safe. So we're gathered here in the Angeles National Forest in California, celebrating fun cars with pop-up headlights.
So grab yourself a jolt, let's go meet some folks, see what they brought.
My name's Matt Rogers, and this is a 1995 Acura NSX. 3-liter naturally aspirated V6, mid-engine. It's special to me that Japan kind of did their thing, making a reliable, kind of daily drivable supercar, if you will. So pop-up headlights, to me, represents a great era of cars. Just pop-up headlights going up make me happy.
My name's Ethan Tufts. This is my 1986 Porsche 944 Turbo. The special thing about this car has 400,000 miles on it and it's still running great. The number one thing I love about this car is the balance on a road like this. I mean, this car is just a ton of fun to drive. The other thing I love about it are all the weird sounds that it makes, the burbles and the braps. And I love the fact that it's a completely analog experience. There's nothing about this car that is doing the work for you. You have to do it all yourself.
So what's up with pop-up headlights? How do they start? And what's the point?
Pop-up headlights are all about style. The very first car to have them was the 1936 Cord, but the pop-up phenomenon hit its peak in the 80s. At the time, regulations constricted headlights to boring square or circular sealed beam design. On top of that, headlights had to reach a certain minimum height requirement for lighting reasons. So pop-up headlights became a great way to meet the height restriction while still allowing a low, sleek hood line when they were closed. Unfortunately, 2004 marked the end of pop-up headlights. The very last cars to feature them were that year's Lotus Esprit and the good old Chevrolet Corvette.
And of course, I brought my 1996 Corvette.
Mine is the Collector Edition, which you could get to commemorate the end of the C4 line. Collector Editions are all painted silver, including the wheels, and they have special badging inside and out. 1996 was the only year for this LT4 engine, and was only available if you got the manual transmission. As for the pop-up headlights, it was a huge factor in me choosing a C4 Corvette. I love how they do this little flip, and I think hidden headlights are cool in any car, because when they're down, it's the automotive equivalent of sunglasses.
If headlights are like eyes in a car, then covering them is like putting on shades. You just look cooler.
My name is Serge Kulik, and I own a 1990 Toyota Celica All-Trac. I just love the fact that it's a rather unassuming car, but it packs a lot of punch in terms of the technology that they crammed in here. This is a turbocharged 3S GTE engine. With the 4-wheel drive system, it just makes it a car that I can easily take on-road and off-road.
My name is Chris, and I brought my 1989 Honda Prelude Si. The 80s Hondas, they were like dream cars to me as a kid. So a few years ago, I was able to pick one up. I think it had right around 69,000 miles when I got it about 3 years ago, and it has 72,000 and something now. I think pop-up headlamps are cool because they just smooth out the appearance of a car. It makes the car look so clean and simple in the front. It makes almost an economy car into like a sports car, just with this fun little gimmick. They don't make them anymore in any car, so it just makes it much more special.
So what killed pop-up headlights?
At the dawn of the new millennium, tighter pedestrian safety standards were enacted that spelled their doom. Designers had to consider how well the front of their car would cushion the blow of hitting the human body, and the sharp edges of pop-ups made this very tricky. Add in increased packaging, aerodynamic, expense, and weight concerns of pop-ups, and it spelled the end of the raddest automotive fad.
But contrary to popular belief, it's not illegal to have pop-up headlights in modern cars, it's just difficult.
Check out the glorious return, this Aries design Panther that's coming out this year. It's been making waves because, guess what? It has pop-up freaking headlights. But a Panther costs $700,000 each, and they're only making 21 of them. Low volume builders don't have to pass the same stringent regulations that mass-produced cars do. But I think if a major manufacturer cleared those hurdles and put pop-ups on their next new fun car, it would immediately set it apart from the competition.
But I think it would be kind of cool if designers could bring back pop-up headlights and they maybe had some sort of technology that would allow them to automatically shut if it detected a pedestrian in front of them. I think that would be kind of neat. It would give designers some other options. Well, all cars have to have non-poppable headlights right now, which is kind of lame.
Unless sometime in the future where we can make it conform to safety regulations and the finance department being okay with it. You know, right now we just basically have to settle with pop-up headlights on vintage cars.
So car companies, if you're listening, there is demand for new cars with pop-ups.
Because I think pop-up headlights were and are cool.
And as we've seen today, I'm not alone. The sun is setting on our gathering, and that means it's time to line up all the cars so we can get all of them together, doing their pop-up thing in sync. So here it is, your moment of zen. Yeah!
This has been an awesome day. Big thanks for everyone for being a part of it.
And thank you for watching. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's your favorite car with pop-up headlights? And why do you love them? And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon below so you don't miss more good stuff popping up from this channel real soon.
See you next time.